everyone. It is very late at night. I'm probably only gonna be on for maybe an hour. As usual, because I'm on my Xbox and I can't see, I'll have my stream pulled up on my phone. So that so that I can see if anybody says anything in the chat. Cool.
Now try and hide from this!
Really? You're just gonna... Okay. For a second there, I was scared that I got Fox. Fox, no. My love. Yeah, well, you're over encumbered. So, I have finally figured out how to start posting these streams to YouTube after I stream them. And if you go to my channel here on Twitch, there should be a link to my YouTube. So, if that strikes your fancy, go ahead and go watch those, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. I need to be looking for stuff that I can make things with. So I've got plenty of bottle caps. I don't need to worry so much about buying things anymore. I've got a pretty high science level. Let me... $94. Yeah. So, an update on surgery stuff, if anybody was wondering. I got one tube out today. But one is better than none, so. Not much. Maybe. Yeah. I've never noticed until recently, but when you drink a Nuka-Cola, your character, you hear a gulp and then a I just noticed that recently. Ew.
Game's over!
I beg to differ. Here, I'm gonna get your leg, and I'm gonna get your gun. And then, oh no, that's all we're
Who's next? What have you got on your mind? Yes, by all means, let's. And I.
So, I would say it has been a day, but for me it has not really. But for my fiance, it has. He just started his brand new job. He's working quite a few hours. I'm actually very surprised that they have him on 8-hour shifts. That's just, I mean, I've worked at a few different places, so I guess I don't really have much to speak on in regards to what's normal, but I remember when I first started the job I have now, my shifts were about 4 hours when I was training. Granted, they're still 4 hours sometimes, but you know. But anyway, the good news is that he really enjoys it. It's at GameStop, so he's surrounded by what he loves. And I guess you could say the same about me. I do love coffee. I just really don't like being a customer's punching bag when they're having a bad day, you know? It's just a caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, my dude. No need to use slurs. I know that y'all can't hear him, so I'm gonna repeat what he says, but my fiance has just told me that he had a Karen experience today. Okay, so technically he didn't deal with it. He watched his trainer deal with it, but please do go on. Alright, so she wasn't full on, like, being mean, but she was being snarky.
I'm here, at your back.
Alright. Alright, so she was with her kid and kids. My bad. Kids. And, they weren't at the store for very long, but when they got in line, they were upset with how long it was taking. Am I hearing you correctly? Kids were being obnoxious, but what else is new? Oh, it's already been here. Oh, they were teenagers. Well, that says all. I mean, and that sucks. For context, you guys, my dog is over here asking for my attention. But she has had all of her needs met, so I think she probably just wants to sit in my lap or something. In recovery, I'm not allowed to pick up anything over, what, 5 pounds? And even though I do have a small dog, she chonky. So I can't pick her up. And it has been hard for her. Because she is my baby. And I treat her as such. So they were just complaining about how long they were in line, and the kids were just being teenagers. Just complaining about, like, whatever they could see. Okay. Holy shit. Of course not. Of course. Okay, I know I'm reacting, and I gotta keep y'all updated, y'all who are listening. Yeah, voucher. I got the grape ones. I want that. Alright. Okay. Drew's just saying he should get an extra microphone just so I don't have to repeat everything, but I am not an owl. I'm so sorry, Emma Watson. I shouldn't have just done what I did to you.
Now try and hide from them.
For what
Okay, who's next?
now? That's exciting. I just learned that there is a lesbian Brokeback Mountain coming out. I mean, but... but like it's coming from such a wholesome place that I can't be mad, is I was telling my dad about this really bad experience I had where I was faced with really bad homophobia, and I was telling him how just upset I was by it. And next thing I know, he's texting me. Oh no, did I die? Did I die? Please tell me I didn't die. Anyway, next thing I know, he's texting me about the rumor of Bratz releasing a 2-doll bundle, and they're a lesbian couple. And I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool to have, you know? I do collect Monster High dolls, so it would fit in my collection. Which that leads me to a whole other thing, but, my God, but Fox seems to have it covered. My dad's texting me about this doll couple, and he's like, did you see this? Where do you get them? And I'm like, I have no idea, but you know, that would be really neat to have. And he's like, well, you know, definitely do the research and we'll figure it out. And it's like, it's a little cringy just because I'm 26 years old, but at the same time, I do collect Monster High dolls, so he's coming from a place of understanding my likes, and he's just wanting to support he's just wanting to support his daughter, and I don't know. I thought it was very sweet. The other Karen. Oh, that was a different person? Okay, so apparently there were 2 Karens. One of them, the one I just told you about, how they kind of just were complaining for the sake of complaining. And then apparently there was one that had a 19-year-old son who spent $700, was it? $700 on what? $700 on DLC and stuff for some baseball game. Sports games aren't really what Drew and I are into. Uber fucked, yeah. It's EA apparently. Yeah. Oh no, he got his place taken away. Little 19-year-old, and I'm not sure how he how Drew, or the person training Drew, procured this knowledge. Probably from the mom, because it was the mom who was there. But I mean, you could probably have guessed the son doesn't have. Oh wait, there's somebody talking to me?
The will of the people is the only legitimate foundation of any government, and to protect its free expression.
As you could have guessed, he doesn't have a job.
As your leader, Button Willett, distinguished representative of Georgia, I promise you I have not yet begun. Ready to defend your country.
You know, leads to the question of, if you don't have a job, how did you get the $700? And I know the answer is it was his mom or dad's money, but like, surely this isn't the first time that your son has done something like this. So like, why are you trusting him with that amount of money? I don't know. I'm making assumptions. Oh, the best part of it all, yes? Oh, of course he's... That's all I need to know. Apparently this kid was at a frat party. I'm guessing part of the fraternity. I don't mean to be that bitch, but I was in a sorority, and I quite enjoyed it. I mean, I made some pretty good friends, and had a pretty good time. However, at my college, there were only 2 fraternities. And I'm not really sure if any of y'all know, but there are... So, and it's so stupid, so just bear with me for a moment, okay? There is Panhellenic and Panhellenic. Yes, I agree. It's stupid. However, that is what it is. So, if I remember correctly, Panhellenic is historically God, this is so weird saying, the white fraternities and sororities, and then Panhellenic would be the historically black sororities and fraternities. Yeah, it's just weird to say, because it's like, I'm in America, I know that this is a reality, I just don't like it, you know? But anyway, I don't need a utility gate yet. But the fraternity, we only had one Panhellenic fraternity, and I think we had, I actually think we had 2 Panhellenic fraternities. I'm pretty sure. Because I know Alpha Phi Alpha was a lot of fun to hang out with. And yes, I am going to call these out. Because I don't care. I joined Delta Zeta because there were 3 sororities I could, for lack of a better word, choose from to be a part of. And just if you've never like if you have no idea what the process is of being in a sorority, essentially you spend a weekend meeting all of the girls in all of the sororities, and at the end of the weekend they pick you. It's yeah. Anyway, so I really liked Delta Zeta because and I kid you not, it's because one girl that I talked to during recruitment had a tongue ring, and I was like, now this is where I belong. These are not the skinny blonde hair ones that are gonna be copies of the girls that bullied me in high school. And you know what? For a while, that was true. But, well, and something interesting that I learned, just saying this because I think it's interesting, and I didn't know it before, but in the world of sororities and fraternities, if the sorority has 3 letters, so Zeta Tau Alpha, Alpha Gamma Delta, Gamma Phi Beta, something like that, that means that there was a man who helped them establish that sorority. And technically, it would be a female fraternity, technically. But if it has 2 letters, like Delta Zeta, or let's see, Delta Gamma, I'm trying to think of other two-letter ones. Anyway, if it's one of those, then that means it was all women who recite skill to find and fix the... Okay, cool. It means it was founded by all women. Which I think is really cool. So, I have no idea where I am in this game. That's not what I meant to press on. I'm here to steal the Declaration of Independence. Yeah, for real. I'm Nicolas Cage right now. What does that have to do with croissants? Ah.
We cannot allow the enemy to penetrate our defenses any deeper. Old Glory must not be stained with the blood of tyranny. The enemy will be here soon. You must.
Mm-hmm. Oh geez, what the hell? What? Oh.
Successful.
Yeah. He did what? I'm sorry, I can't pay attention to that and this. What's your edibles are shit, Jimmy. You got everything taken care of, Fox. I appreciate everything you do, big mutant man. I think I'm gonna marry you one day. Are you dead? Yeah, okay.
Something troubling you, my friend?
No, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to go to the door behind you.
Kill this! No surrender.
Wow, that was... What? How in the world do you lie? Headshots were supposed to be like
something. Yes, by all means, let's. Not careful.
I'm going the wrong way. I need to be going this way.
The enemy is at the gates. Now is the time.
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must
steal the
remain here.
freedom.
It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation. Then my reputation precedes me. Good. That should make you well aware that I am not to be trifled with, and that my loyalty to the States is legendary. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must. What will it be then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it!
Pistols at dawn. I'm done.
This is no mere document, madam. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress.
Tell me you've seen
It
Hamilton
absolves us
without
of the
telling me
tyranny
you've
of
seen
King George
Hamilton.
III of Great Britain. It is perhaps the greatest symbol of this free nation. Broken promises and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown. Since it appears you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender? I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army. Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded Redcoat spy. You do well to remember that.
I'm Thomas Jefferson, and I've returned to liberate the Declaration. I'm done.
You,
I'm trying
sir,
it, though.
are a liar, a fraud, and likely a spy of the royal crown. I warn you not to test my patience. You'll find it wearing quite thin. Interesting. I had a plan for just this sort of situation. Perhaps this will prove that you're here as an ally rather than an enemy. We create a forgery of the Declaration and send it off to Great Britain. It might be just the delay we need to get the document out of here safely. I'd love to be at court when King George finds out he wasted all his resources gaining a forgery. We have to be cautious, though. The British scholars would recognize a poor duplicate almost immediately. If you were to bring me some iron gall ink, I could produce. The best place to find some would be in the Arlington Library, which is why, after all, I can't. Excellent. Please hasten back. There's no telling how much longer we can hold here at the fort. I hear the thumping of the cannonade getting closer by the minute. Soon our walls will be. I've not yet begun to fight.
You know, I completely forgot why I'm doing this quest. And it doesn't give me any information. I'm thinking, okay, wait, why am I getting the Declaration of Independence? Is it for something important? I have no idea. It's like, do I want to get the ink? I feel bad. This robot's trying his darndest.
Wish not to live long as to live well.
That voice actor has to have also been in Bioshock Infinite. freedom or execution. Or, yeah, sorry, freedom or crucifixion. Freedom. I'm only joking. Crucifixion. I have a small dog being poked at me. You know what, y'all? I know I haven't been going for long, but I think I'm gonna have to cut tonight's stream short. I'm exhausted. So, but thank you all so much for tuning in, even for a short little playthrough. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully tomorrow. Well, no, because I'm not gonna be near my Xbox tomorrow. Not for most of the day, at least. So, I will see you when I see you. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. But yeah, thank you again. Let's see. Alright, yeah, sorry, I had to pull up some stuff on the Xbox. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you next